Hey guys, Jim here from DrinkABeerandPlayAGame, and today I'm going to be taking a look at my top 10 favorite retro game music tracks that I have discovered since starting this page.
Number 10.
If you want to talk music that's just impressive, listen to the progression of the title theme from Arrow the Acrobat of all places. This just turns into a shred fest by the middle of it. If a circus could be a Van Halen guitar solo, it would be this song.
Number 9.
Poor Jackie Crush, you are the forgotten Crush game. Not only is this a great game of pinball, but the music in this game is phenomenal. It's 3 minutes long, it's so well composed, there are so many different parts to it. It's almost like a condensed prog rock song. It builds up to highs and lows and highs and lows, the whole time keeping that same basic structure but just adding so much to it as it goes along. I friggin' love this game, I love this track, and if you've never even heard of this game before, click the link above to my review of it because more people need to know about this game.
Number 8.
If you watch my top 10 songs from my childhood video, you know that I'm just a huge fan of these up-tempo tracks that just make you happy. The first time I heard the Stage 1 music in Cheeky Cheeky Boys, I just knew that this was one that was going to stick with me. Now, it didn't quite have the impact going back to it that it had, say, the first time I listened to it, but this is still one of those tracks that just puts a smile on my face every time I hear it.
Number 7.
So Streets of Rage 2 is the only game on this list that I did play growing up. I played it a lot, but back in the day, I never truly grasped just how good of a song Back to the Industry was. This was like that surprise hit song that just hit us as we were making our top 10 Streets of Rage songs video. Every time you just feel that tension in the air and how desperate the story is getting at this point. It's a short track, it's only maybe 20 to 30 seconds, but it's so good, it's like epic.
Number 6.
If you want to hear like the personification of 16-bit speed metal, then you get that with the level 1 theme from Musha. Holy crap. So it's a fast, hectic shmup, and of course they throw a fast, hectic song at you. and it's all backed by this thumping bass drum that just keeps the rhythm going the entire time. And all these different solos that they throw in there, it's almost too much and almost borderline sloppy with how they do it, but it just turns into perfect background noise and just a kick-ass track in general.
Number 5.
Okay, so this next one I have a real personal connection to. So my band Fusion 35 actually got to open for Green Jelly twice. Being able to hear this whole song live, and for one, it's an awesome track in general. Link will be below in the description for the actual title music, but the version that they did specifically for Maximum Carnage, it just rocks, man. It's a really short loop of a title track, but my god does it just get you in the mood for this game. Hey guys, Jim here from the future. So, YouTube's copyright police did not like my next selection, so I had to cut out a ton of the music from it. So check the link in the description below so you can see the entire thing. It's a great track, I'm about to explain why, so stay tuned for the rest of the video.
Number 4.
Resurrection easily comes from the worst game on this list. Rise of the Robots is a terrible game, but the music for it was done by Brian May, and I mean, it's Brian May of Queen, so you're not going to go wrong there. What's interesting about this track is they took the real track and removed all the lead vocals from it. It's a really kick-ass tune, and I just started listening to it over and over again after I did the review for Rise of the Robots. When I go back to the actual song, it's pure cheese, it's pure corny, but it's so freaking good. I'm putting a link to that below as well. It is corny as hell, but my god do I love it. You get Brian May's typical excellent guitar work, you get Cozy Pal's thunderous drums in the background, and you get a song that just tries to be way more grandiose than it ever should be. It's pure ridiculous cheese, but man do I love it.
Number 3.
So this track here is the first time I ever bought a game solely for one music track from it. I was watching the review for it from GameSack years ago, and at the end of every game, they'll play a little clip with music, and he chose this, and I went, I need this game, I need this song, I need to hear the whole goddamn thing. So what did I do? I went out and I bought the game, I played it, we reviewed it. I love this game. It's a ton of fun, but it kind of peaks early, and the music definitely peaks with Windy Avenue. It's a super long track. It's about 2.5 to 3 minutes. This part here that I'm gonna play is the part that made me fall in love with it. It doesn't even kick in until like 1:30. Everything leading up to it's great, and it just makes the payoff so worth it.
Number 2.
If you're going to have a super long first level, and in Game Ground, all the stages are technically broken up into 20 levels, you're going to hear this song again and again and again, and you know what? It better be goddamn good. And luckily, this song knocks it out of the park. It's like perfect background noise, but this song, more than any other song on this list, is a song that just gets stuck in the back of my head and will just pop up again and again and again. It's not like overtly catchy, but it's like subliminally catchy. It just digs into your brain and it just lays a little egg there that just hatches at least once a week. But you know what it is? This is the kind of song I wish played through the entire game, because the other tracks are pretty good, but this is just such a perfect mix of foreground and background goodness. Before we wrap this up, let's take a look at some honorable mentions.
Number 1.
So I didn't own a Master System until 2 years ago, and I've just fallen in love with PSG sound that comes from it. There's just something so pure and unique about it that you really don't get from anything else that's out there. The boss theme from Black Belt is another one of those songs that I heard from a GameSack review. I went, holy crap, I need this game, I need this song, so I went out and got it, and as I'm playing it, I hear this fully orchestrated piece of music that sounds like it could have been stripped right out of any anime or any karate movie, which I guess makes sense since Black Belt is a port of Fist of the North Star. It's so layered, it's so deep, it's so much better really than it has any right to be. I have no idea if it comes from the actual anime itself. Maybe it does, it would make perfect sense if it does, because it just sounds so perfect for what it's trying to convey. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. As always, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button below. Leave a comment, let me know what games have you discovered in the past few years with a soundtrack or just one track that just grabs you and makes you just fall in love with it again and again. As always, if you are new to the page, make sure to hit that subscribe button, really helps us out a lot. And check the links below to our other hardware reviews, our video game reviews, our other top 10s. And we are the home of the Power Hour podcast, which is also on iTunes, Stitcher, and Spotify. Till next time, guys. Cheers.